Kevin.
Wow. What?
You get this only nowhere else but you, Kevin and Zach. Kevin, I'm not going to lie.
Now we're not gonna a carved penguin. There it is.
Oh no. Are the O's fine? Are the Orioles fine, Kevin?
I'm so embarrassed.
Okay. The Orioles stole it. That game was stolen. It was stolen from them, then they stole it right back.
What?
Oh my God.
Wait, what's going on? What is happening?
What is going? Was it a diving play? He bobbled the play.
What is happening? Are they challenging it? No. Other wall. No.
Kevin, I don't know what you saw, how much you saw. I've been chugging champagne. Sure, I spilled a lot, but what a game, man.
He will be the legendary
Birdfish.
How about that?
Birdfish fans, stand up. We did it.
What can I say? What can I say?
If you are looking for someone to put the words together for you, if you are looking for someone to make sense of anything that just happened, go somewhere else, because I don't know what we just watched. I do not know how. They were no hit for 8 2/3. The Dodgers were up 3-0. It was done. It was done. If you don't like that, you don't like Orioles baseball. That's why we tune in. I talked about last night. If you're right now, you're going, Zach, you look a little sweaty right now. I've been running around. My body feels like I've just run a marathon. I do not know what we just experienced. I do not know what we just witnessed. That did not feel real. That did not feel real. In such a shitty season, in such a crappy season where we've put up with so much, we've sat through so much, you're sitting there. It's 21-31. Everyone and their mother is in the house. All the legends are there. It's one of those days where you're like, not today. Don't do it. And then you go out there and for 8 2/3 innings, you're getting no hit. And you're sitting there, and I literally had all the tweets ready of like they really got no hit. Like all the jokes were there. This night was going to go from all the coolest nights at Camden Yards to the laughing stock like that. And with the blink of the eye, Jackson Holiday, home run with 2 outs. Jeremiah Jackson does not quit. Double. Gunnar Henderson comes up. Hit by pitch after working the at-bat. Ryan Mountcastle works the walk. Colton Cowser, I know everyone, and you can lie and say you did. I know everyone out there when Colton Cowser got up. I know all the people on the internet who talk all that crap about Cowser. I know you were saying, oh, here comes Cowser to strike out. Dude had a fantastic at-bat, stayed within the zone, walks, brings them within 1, puts the tying run at third, and Emmanuel Rivera. What did we talk about last night? When you bring up Emmanuel Rivera for 2 to 3 weeks at a time, all he's going to do is produce magic. He's going to go out there, hit like 400, and come up in every big moment. And what does he do? Tanner Scott, same guy who gave it up last night, comes into the game to face off against Emmanuel Rivera, and Manny gets it done. I don't know if I've been this fired up about an Orioles game all season. Like, I screamed I have not hit octaves of that caliber in years. Like, they won that game. Like, they sat there through all that crap. No hit for 9 2/3 or 8 2/3 innings. No hit. Yamamoto absolutely dealing. He was 2 pitches away, 1 pitch away from a no-hitter. It was done. There was no reason. I'll be honest with you. When Jackson Holliday hit that home run, we all celebrated. We all went nuts, not because we thought we had a chance, not because we thought suddenly the game was back on, but because it was the jokes of no one no hits the Orioles. At least they didn't get no hit. Okay, not a no hitter. Can't do that. And then all they do is fight. All they do is scratch and claw and find every single possible way to win that ball game, and that's what they did. That is one of the coolest moments that you will ever see. 21-31. Every legend in the house. One of the best pitching performances by Yamamoto you're going to see in a long time. Goes out there, 8 2/3, no-hit innings. It's over. Like, there's no reason that game should have been. This – how can you not be romantic about Baltimore Orioles baseball? I didn't even intro the show. What's up, everyone? Welcome, Kevin and Zach React. Orioles win 4-3 in one of the coolest games you will ever see. Literally, I got chills. If you follow me on Twitter, follow me at ZachBonger18 if you're not already. I post the play the damn song every win. I was shaking. Like, I was dropping my phone while typing that because I couldn't. If you go look at my recent tweets, it's a lot of spelling errors. It's a lot of all caps because I could not process what the hell would just happen. Oh, my gosh. Aaron, appreciate you. Ain't the beer freaking cold? Ain't the beer cold? Ain't the beer cold? And Walter, this has end of 2011 going into 2012 vibes, end the season strong and ride the momentum into a magical season next year. Walter, I appreciate you. And how long have we been saying it on this show? The whole point of the end of 2025 is to catapult you for 2026. We talked about 2022. We talked about 2011 and how 2012 and 2023 do not happen without them seizing momentum, getting that swagger at the end of the season and going for it the next season and building off that. We saw at the end of last year, they fell off a cliff. They fell off a cliff. They backpedaled in. You weren't feeling good going into the offseason. And then it showed as they got into this season that, things did not go well. I think they are building momentum going into this game this is what we've been talking about. And, Steve, this is 5 straight games all against the Padres and the Dodgers. If you don't like that, you don't like Orioles baseball. That's what I'm talking about. Shohei Ohtani and Yamamoto on the mound back-to-back nights for the Dodgers, and the Orioles come away with 2 wins. Okay, AJ, I understand you haven't been here in a while. Yes, we still do call-ins. We didn't change the show. Yeah, we still do call-ins. We've done them all 162. If you're new to the channel, hit that like and subscribe button because we're live after every single Oriole game. Win or lose, good, bad, ugly. Chris, I'm with you. Oh my goodness. I that's this is what a night to be an Orioles fan. And this is we all. It all started off with Ryan Ripken throwing a ball. Let's all we're gonna be honest here. And there's nothing. There is nothing. It's like I said to start this show. If you're looking for someone to piece together the feelings, to tell you how to put this into words, I'm not the person right now. I don't know what we just watched. Like this team, like they're fighting. They're fighting. We asked them to be gritty, to fight, to play up to competition because it's a hell of a September. It is just horrible against the teams that they have to play. Everyone and their mothers in the playoff. If you are on the Orioles September roster, you're probably in the playoffs. That's a moment. That was a moment that, like, and yes, I understand the one was at game 162. I'm going to compare this since we're talking 2011. This has got that same sort of feeling of that final game 162 of just like, holy crap. They found a way to win. Like there's no way they should win. This team's way better. They're up. It's, they're bringing the closer. They've got a no-hitter through 8 2/3. I'll say it again. They have a no-hitter through 8 2/3. Jackson Holliday hit a useless home run. Jeremiah Jackson hit a useless double. Gunnar Henderson gets hit by a pitch. And then one just, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. After another, suddenly we're sitting there, bases loaded, Emmanuel Rivera's up with the go-ahead winning run at second base. So welcome back, Jorge Mateo. Glad you didn't get picked off on that one. But, these are the moments. These are the moments that you enjoy, that you watch for, because in this shitty season, where there have been so many down moments and so many moments that make you sit there and you're like, gosh, this stinks. Like we're just going back and forth. Like this is a massive, massive, massive confidence builder for this team going forward. I guess we should kind of talk a little bit about the game, and I'm going to mostly stick with Samuel Basallo. And actually, Steve, perfect timing. Samuel Basallo, X-rays were negative. Hope for the best. Hopefully he just misses a day or two. And once again, as we've said, he was going to have to miss days anyway, simply because he had to meet. He couldn't get up to 130 at bat. So it was at least Samuel Basallo, hopefully, if the X-rays are correct, nothing major, should be back in the next few days, especially after that win last night in his moment. You definitely want to see him continue to build off that and not have this moment happen where now suddenly he's injured and could miss a few games. But it's, as long as nothing's broken, nothing major, if he can be back in the next few days, that's best case scenario. That's what you're hoping for. I'm still speechless. The Orioles have won 5 straight games against the Dodgers and Padres. How about them Orioles? How about them pesky O's? Those O's that come in and just find a way. And we want to talk about unsung heroes. Obviously, Trevor Rogers come in. Sean Dubin. Finding a way. 2/3 of an innings, escapes that. Able to do that without surrendering another run. Albert Suarez is going to get the win. Good for him. 3 innings, only 2 hits, and 1 earned run. And isn't this the unfair part of baseball? And how many times, like when Trevor Rogers pitched 8 innings of 1-run ball and we lost 1-0 to the White Sox? That was the White Sox, correct? No, that was the Mariners. Who did he pitch? It was the Mariners, correct? Okay, guys, I know that this is not the time to be, but now it's bothering me. It was the Mariners. I was right. Oh, Cubs. I'm then thinking of, was it Kramer who did it? I don't know. Besides the point. It's the cruel part of baseball. 8 2/3 shutout, or 8 2/3, no hit innings. Then you give up a solo homer. You're like, whatever. And no, Lake Trenton got the loss. Yeah, I was going to say, it's not Yamamoto. Yeah, I just check. It's not Yamamoto. Still, that should be a win. You're expecting that to be a win, and it sucks. Jackson Holiday. Batting .250 on the year. I'm not going to say the P word. I'm not going to say that. I feel pretty confident that that's not going to happen. But this, yeah, and 2 outs. How many times have we talked about 2 out, hits for the other team where it's like, oh, yeah, Orioles lose 5-3, and the other team got 4 runs with 2 outs in an inning. And you're like, okay, those are opportunities that you have to capitalize on. Gosh, the Orioles are what? 8 games under. The Orioles refuse to go anywhere else but in that 8 to 13 games under. Or no, they're 10 games under right now. Yeah, 10 games, sorry. If they sweep, they'd be at 9. Not in the slightest. Trevor Rogers, I mean, if you're one bad game, if your worst game potentially even of the season, if you take out his second start, so his second worst start of the season is 5 innings, 5 1/3, 2 runs, especially because, I mean, yes, it's a very hard play, but if Gunnar catches that one, he's out of there with even better stats. No, I'm not concerned at all. I saw someone said, can we get 4th in the – we are – quickly approaching we're 5 games behind Tampa Bay. Tampa Bay's exactly at 500, though. They kind of picked it up. Yeah, and especially with the Dodgers lineup, the amount of talent that they have. Yeah. Oh, we're getting to the Tankathon. Don't worry. If you think the walk-off vibes are stopping the Tankathon, you're wrong. You're wrong. We're still tanking around here. We're still tanking. Wow. I'm still at the speechless point. I love you, Molly. Go. Like, this is incredible. Like, this is. Tonight is one of those nights that you remember everything about. Like 21-31, Cal reenacting everything, getting in the car, the first pitch, everything. I mean, I literally called Molly, my girlfriend, when it was 2 outs in the ninth, and I was like, they're about to be no hit on 21-31. And then Jackson Holiday hit it, and I was like, okay. I was like, we didn't get no hit. Like, a win's a win. Like, you started talking. I was like, yeah, I was like, there's no chance we win. I literally said, lost the battle, won the war. They didn't get no hit. Like, that was my coping mechanism. That was my consolation prize. I was like, well, at least they didn't get no hit. Yeah, they lost. Yeah, it sucks that, they didn't get that they sucked on 21-31. But now, like, how did that happen? Yeah, remember literally a month ago. Literally a month ago, they had no. If you don't like that, you don't like Orioles baseball. The Orioles keep posting things, and I swear I get emotional about it. Wow. Yeah. Imagine if they didn't have that atrocious 1-11 streak versus the Twins and Nationals in May that ended up getting Hyder fired. Like, there's so many things that this team could have done. This is the tough conversation. I very much appreciate what Tony Manzolino has done. I do not think he's the guy for the job. I think he has done an awesome job of turning this thing around, of being a player's manager. I think he can be a good bench coach still, the one guy. I think this team needs a manager who's been there, done that. I think they need that kind of, maybe a veteran who has been there, a guy who has won before, who when they get there, they aren't going in not having any experience, because we've seen in the past few years, like Hyder never won a playoff game. So when we were going into those games, most of the coaching staff beside Freddie Gonzalez, a lot of those guys hadn't been in those positions before. The players hadn't. So there was a lot of inexperience. I just, me personally, with such a young group, maybe a veteran manager would be the way to go. But, I think Tony Manzolino is doing a really good, making a name for himself. Like, this is not the last time you're going to hear Tony Manzolino. He will get a manager job one day. I don't think it'll be here in Baltimore just because of the expectation. And I think, with Mike Elias needing to kind of hit this offseason out of the park, I think that they're going to go into a kind of new coaching staff, new direction, because they want to make it better. They want to make it the best, give themselves the best chance to win, because if they do not win next year, a lot of those guys are all gone. So I feel like I'm blushing at times. Like, I'm just like, I don't know what to say. Like, like, you saw it. Like, it's hard. Like, there are times I still don't believe that happened. I just, I'm going to do this, then everyone's going to be upset. But we are doing the tankathon. We are doing the tankathon. So, yeah, it's also in say earlier that this is really screwing up the tankathon. It is done irreversible damage to the tankathon. We're at 7. I guess we're tied or a game away from being tied. But here we go. Can we see it? Here we go. Give us one. Give us one after this. Nope. Give us one. Nope. Okay, these teams are moving up. Can we move up? Just give us one. Okay, give us. Okay, this is starting to piss me off. Just give us one. First try. First try. First freaking try. What a win. Best win of the season, plus the number 1 overall pick. If you don't like that, you don't like Orioles baseball. You don't like Orioles baseball. But I want to hear from you guys. We're going to put the link in for call-ins. Come call in. Let's talk about this because I want to hear from you guys. I want to hear your feelings, everything. Just, yeah. It's what a day. What a freaking day. So, link to call-ins. Gosh, has been dropped. Man, Orioles win 4. If you're new to the channel, hit that like and subscribe button. But yeah, let's go to our first one. Welcome back over in Australia, AJ.
How are we going?
I don't know. I don't know what to say.
Gold in Baltimore. That was just a fantastic game. I literally was texting my mom because a lot of times my parents, they're at work or whatever. They can't watch the games live. So usually I'll text them like, this game's worth watching or this game isn't worth watching. And I'm in like the 8th and I'm like, don't watch this game. And I'm in the 9th and I'm like, you should probably watch this game. And I kind of had to backtrack and I was like, it's a bit of a frustrating game. They do some cool stuff for 21-31 because I didn't want to spoil too much. But like, oh my God, look. Gunnar, the hit by pitch, that was the Dodgers made a lot of mistakes. Jackson Holliday is the greatest baseball player to ever walk. I couldn't believe that. I had the same reaction everyone else did. We didn't get no hit on 21-31. Like,
yeah,
yes.
I thought it was inevitable. I was sitting there and I was like, I cannot believe we're doing this on 21-31.
I was like, it's the most Orioles shit ever too. Let's be real. To do that.
Without a doubt. Having that happen on 21-31 would have been complete 2025 Orioles.
100%. But you know what Holiday's home – and I know it wasn't a home run, but Holiday's home run just gave me so much of the vibes of Gunnar Henderson's triple in the Detroit nearly no-hitter with 2 outs, and then Santander fucking fouls out on the next AB. I was just 100% expecting that. But if I die, bury me in a Baltimore Orioles jersey because I will come back. That was in – one thing that's not going to get enough credit, Ryan Mountcastle versus Blake Trinan is coughing baby versus hydrogen bomb. I think Ryan Mountcastle has held and not chased maybe 2 sliders in his entire life. And Blake Trinan has one of the nastiest sweepers in baseball, and he worked a walk against him. Yeah. Like, that was unbelievably clutch. And Kowser, who's been a miss machine, had super clutch. I still love Kowser. Some people have jumped on the Kowser hate train. I don't understand that. He should have won Rookie of the Year last year. He's been injured this year. Like, you're never going to get me to hate the milkman. But
hey, what a night. What a night. I don't think anyone saw this coming. That's for sure.
My entire apartment thinks I've been murdered. Between when Jackson Holliday hit that ball, I started screaming, get out. And then there was just nonstop screaming for the next 10 minutes. So they definitely think I'm dead. Yeah,
they think something happened.
They think I have passed away. I threw on the rally cap in the 9th. I think that was clutch.
That was the game winner.
the only hat I had did not really turn inside out that well, so it was not a comfortable rally cap experience, but it was worth it. That was fantastic. I've been watching the games. I've just not been sacrificing my sleep for the 25 Baltimore Orioles, so
Yeah,
I've
no,
not been watching the games live. So haven't been able to
I
make the
do
call.
not blame you. I don't think anyone blames you for that.
I had a bet with my friend who's a Dodgers fan, was talking so much shit yesterday, and then we walked it off. And then we had a bet. It was like, we haven't figured it out, but like whoever wins the series is the other person owes them a favor. And the entire time I'm texting them, I'm like, man, even if we win tomorrow, you're never going to let me live down the fact that we got no hit by you guys.
Yeah.
Except we didn't.
We did it.
We didn't. Hopefully Sam Basayo's okay, but
it's
Sam
negative
Basayo,
at the moment.
Yeah, that's good. He looked okay. It's the fact that he was sailing throws that makes me think it was just his fingers were numb. Like if it was, he just couldn't grip the ball. But it was, he literally, man, that guy has an arm. He's literally like flicking his arm like this, and he's sailing the second baseman.
Yeah, it
like,
makes sense. His arm's unbelievable.
He is a freak. But Sam Basayo walking it off last night, and Jackson Holiday breaking up a no-hitter gives you hope for next year. Like that gives you hope for the Orioles future. Those are the guys that need to play. You know, obviously Gunnar is a huge contributor, but none of us know what his future in Birdland is with how much money he's going to command in free agency. But you know, Basayo and Holiday and Beavers and all those guys. Man, Beavers has looked rough in the outfield. I will say that he has not looked.
He's had some. He's had some moments. He's also had good moments. So it really just.
But it's tough when the career third baseman who had not played outfield at all comes up and has played a significantly stronger outfield than him.
Yeah, not to start.
No. First couple games was brutal, but last few games he's been on one.
Yeah, he has.
I'm not going to get for any longer. That was a fantastic win. Jorge Mateo redeemed himself. God, I've never had like such a swing of just, oh my God, Jorge, and you can go back. See you, buddy.
Yep. What a win! What a win, AJ. Appreciate you calling in, my man. We'll see eventually, I'm sure. Hope maybe not for another exciting one like this, because I don't know if they could ever top this, but.
I don't know if that's ever going to be topped. You'd have to do the same shit in like the playoffs or like Game 7 of the World Series. Is the only way you could top a walk-off like that.
Literally. But AJ, appreciate you calling in as always, my man. We'll catch you later.
See you, Zach.
Peace. Awesome. Let's keep it rolling. Next up, we got Breaking Glenjamin. Oh, my goodness. How are we feeling?
Let's go Dodgers. Shut up. Get out of there.
I love it. Yeah, something tells me they were not thinking that the little Baltimore Orioles were going to win that thing, as Yamamoto's got a no-no through 8 2/3.
Yeah, well, I kept saying, game's not over yet. And then after we got that hit at the end, I was like, now the game's over. That was so much fun. There's a starred comment in the chat that says something like, this reminds me of like the 2011 going into 2012 vibes. Yeah. And it absolutely does. I was living in Atlanta when Andino got that hit. And that's what the hit tonight felt like.
It did. It obviously it's not game 162, but it gave very, very, very similar feelings to that of like, holy crap, they did it. Like you're like, I didn't think this was possible for them to do.
Yeah, I'd still be at the stadium now. I'd be at Pickles, but I had people with me, and we had to get back home. But seeing Cal ride around in the back of that Corvette, that's what he did after Brady Anderson. After David Cohn struck out Brady Anderson in the last game of the 2001 season. I was up there for that. I flew up from Atlanta to come to that game. And so it was cool seeing just everybody at the yard again. Had over 40,000 people there. Night. You know, they had to open up the left field stands, you know. Heaven forbid they sell $10 student night tickets like they used to.
I know. God forbid. I still remember going to all of those every Friday night. It would be up there, would be absolutely packed. They just need to do it again. I mean, like you said, God forbid we sell out that section and actually get more people at the yard.
Yeah. Yeah. The walk-off home run last night, that was nuts too.
That was
that bat was loud.
Yeah.
When
I couldn't
heard that.
When the ball left that bat, I literally thought at that moment that there's no way I could top this. Like I was really, like, there's no way that they could top this. That they could have another moment that makes me feel more than Samuel Basallo hitting a walk-off homer against the Dodgers, and literally the next night they go, "Here you go."
There was some ooze magic. And another game that this reminds me of is, I think there was another. I want to say it was a special night. Cal was there too. It was the 2012 season. I want to say they were celebrating the 20th anniversary of Camden Yards that night. Yankees were in town. We got, I think we were winning 5-0 at one point, but then the Yankees tied it up. But then we got 4 home runs in the 8th inning. It was either 3 or 4 home runs in the 8th inning. And I remember after we blew the lead, Adam Jones comes up the next inning and just launches one out like beyond Mr. Splash. And that was one of the sweetest swings I've ever seen there.
Yeah.
But Basallo's last night, that's up there too. But
He's
yeah,
got
these September Magic games, I mean, it's
what
like,
we asked for. It was what we were hoping for. A reason for people to come out to the yard and see something fun. And I'll say it, this was pretty fun.
Exactly. So we got 11 more games left. Are you going to any of these games?
Yeah, I'll be. I was supposed to actually be there tonight, but then we got some stuff that I got to be at early in the morning tomorrow. So missed this one, but we'll be at the games, hoping to be at least one, maybe 2 of the Yankees games.
Nice. Yeah, that's, I think, Thursday through Sunday.
Yeah.
And then the Rays. We end the season with the Rays on like Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday, which,
yeah.
What are you going to do? It's just the way the schedule worked out.
Yeah. But hey, it's fun in the yard, an incredible environment tonight, especially in that 9th inning. It makes it fun. It makes it fun.
It was. So we got to get the sweep tomorrow.
Yep.
It kind of, I don't want to, it's so weird to say it like this, but it bothers me more when the Dodgers fans were starting like the chants than it does the Yankees and the Red Sox. Cause I don't know. I don't know if the Dodgers have they earned that, you know, are they allowed to?
Yeah,
It's
well, I
kinda
think
like
also it's because, they're West Coast. They're like, how are all of you over here?
Right.
Like, why are you all here? It's like, who are you people?
It was like when I wanted a Red Sox fan to make sure that Zach Campbell didn't catch Jackson Holliday's first home run. It's like, Red Sox fans, can you just take care of that for us? Okay.
Yeah, it's like, just make sure anyone but him. Anyone but him.
Exactly. All right, Zach.
Enjoy the rest of your night. Appreciate you as always, my man. Go O's. Keep the faith. Awesome. How we going? And I gotta pull up Kevin real fast. And yeah, massive Baltimore sports fan. Massive Baltimore sports fan. Got to send the link to Kevin. And while I'm doing that, we'll welcome on our next guest. We got Sam behind the scenes. Sam, my man, how are we doing?
Oh, what the actual heck did we just watch?
I
gosh.
did not like. There are many things that I'm like. I just there are very few things that can leave me speechless. That's one of them.
Dude, I gotta set the scene for you, man. So like,
Yeah.
I watched part of the game. I was listening to the whole thing because I was busy throughout the entire game, basically. But I was able to watch a couple snippets of like when Cal had his thing in the 5th inning, which I thought was freaking amazing. I love what they did tonight. It was so
Yeah.
cool to see it. And just to hear the stories that all the guys were able to tell. So that's why I love these nights, man. Just hearing the stories from the old timers and saying all that stuff. It's so cool. But I didn't even know that they were being no hit until probably, gosh, the first notification was after the 6th. And I'm like, okay, he's got 3 innings. And then I'm driving home and I get the notification that he's 3 outs away. I'm like, you gotta be kidding me. Not tonight. Not tonight. And
Like any other
oh,
night.
gosh.
Literally any other
No,
night.
seriously, yeah. Yeah, it's like getting no hit sucks, but on a night like this, like please God no. And so I decided I'm like, you know what? Let's just turn the game on, and I'm just gonna trash him as I'm driving home to get my food and head on home or something. So pull it up, two quick outs, and I'm sitting in the parking lot of the place I'm getting my food,
Yeah.
and I see Jackson hit the home run. I'm saying, okay, well I can't leave now. I can't walk in and leave my space. So I'm holding my phone in my hand,
Mm.
did not move an inch. I'm so freaking superstitious, man.
Yeah.
And
Oh,
I just one by one, I'm thinking there is no possible way they can do this again. Not 3-0. There's no shot. And just one by one, just pitch after pitch, I couldn't believe it. And oh my gosh, it was, dude, that was something special. That was
that
something
was
special.
like there are very few moments I can remember that little. Like it is funny. Like one of the only moments I can relate to it is the Andino play, because you're like, you just sit there and you're like, what just happened? Like, how did this happen?
Yeah, dude, that was I mean, literally, I mean, I wasn't speechless. I freaking just
Yeah.
let it loose. I screamed in my car, and I don't think anyone was around me. I was on the edge of the parking lot, or else kind of like AJ, people
Yeah.
were probably thinking
Oh,
I was getting shot or something.
I screamed. There were sounds that came out of my mouth and body that I don't think
Oh
didn't know
man,
my body was capable of making. When he
seriously,
hit
yeah.
that single and then
Oh
he
man,
airmail, you watch the throw kind of get airmailed. You're like, oh my! Like you're just sitting there. You're like,
Mm.
what? Like my nature took over and my body had a natural reaction to that. I don't know what happened. Like instinct took over. I really don't know what happened to me, but
Oh, dude, it was insane. And I got to say, like, I really do feel for Tanner Scott. I love him.
yeah,
I was so hoping that they were gonna try to get him on the O's on like in the offseason or something. I know he would have been expensive. What he signed, 4 years, 80 million or something like that.
yeah,
Some crazy stuff like that. And so I feel like the Dodger effect is just like the Yankee effect. You either thrive or you just fall flat on your face. And I feel for him because he's got 12 blown saves this year. And he's such a good pitcher. He's just having a bad year. But I mean, the fact that both of them were against his former club, and in the fashion that it was last night, it's not like he blew a save, so I take that part back. He only blew one.
yeah.
But tonight, I mean, 3-0, and he didn't get credit with the loss. I mean, blame Trinan for that one. I don't know what happened with him, but dude, it was, oh gosh, just something special, really cool. But I went from trashing the franchise because I'm thinking. Not only can we not sell out this game because I don't think it was sold out. I saw a lot of empty seats.
They
Couldn't
said
tell.
they said it was a sellout. They announced
I,
it.
I I don't think so.
They
I
might
don't
have
think so.
sold those tickets, but I don't think that
Yeah,
they
yeah.
yeah. That but they
No, it's like, and then there's
said it.
there's that, and then it's like this is your most beloved player. No one's gonna be more beloved in this franchise than Cal. No one's coming
Yeah,
close. You got your most beloved player, his 30th anniversary of an unreachable feat. No one's breaking that record as long as this earth is around. No one's breaking that
no.
record. 2,600 games in a row, not gonna happen. And then it's like you let the Dodgers come in, their fans are taking over the freaking stadium. You close your eyes, it sounds like it's a home game.
Yeah,
And
literally.
so it was
Man,
just so sweet. It was so sweet to get, a let's go Dodgers chant to just, and now they're chanting, I don't know what they're chanting now, probably, DFA Tanner Scott or something like that.
oh, definitely.
But no, it was good. Just very, very, very happy with this. To win a series against a tough opponent like this and potentially go for a sweep tomorrow. It makes the season. It's these little things. Well, this is not a little thing, but it makes things like this just so much greater in a season that we've had.
Tonight makes it doesn't make everything worth it, but this is why you still watch. This is why you still tune in, even when they're out of it. You're like, you know what? I'll still throw it on because of nights like this.
Yep. Yep.
So, Sam,
Straight up,
appreciate
man. It
you
was
calling
good.
in. As always, what a freaking win! What a freaking win!
Let's go, man. Let's go for the sweep tomorrow.
Let's do it, Sam. Appreciate you as always. We'll catch you.
Take
Next.
care, man.
Awesome. And we'll keep this party rolling. Next up, we got our guy Christian.
How we doing, Zach?
I'm doing, man. It is a time
Dude.
out here.
I screamed like a little girl at a birthday party, and I'm at work.
I love it. That's what I'm talking about. That's what
After posting, if they matched up with Colton Cowser to pinch hit him with Mateo, that is the actual post. I posted that. Swear to God. Swear to
I-
God. On my mom's life, I posted that.
This was I could not believe it. That entire ninth inning, it was you sitting there and you're like, I can't believe this because you're about to get no hit on 21-31. And then
Yeah.
you're like, I can't believe this because then you're like, oh my gosh, I can't believe this is about to happen. And then it happens and you're like, I can't believe this.
Oh yeah, I mean it's just it's crazy. I have no other words. You can't explain it. Like you just can't.
You really can't. You really can't. This is one of those games that we will remember for a very long time. And I mean,
put it. Would you put it on Andino level? I would.
Yeah.
I would.
Yeah. Yeah, this is especially if they can continue. Like, let's say they go out
Make
and
the
put
playoffs.
Okay, well, no. If they go out there and they actually, continue to win and maybe get to that 76, 77 win mark, really put together a strong end of the season. I think this could be something if they put together a strong 26 that sort of like when you tell the story of the 2012 Orioles, you always tell the Andino story. I wouldn't be surprised if we sit here and we talk about that stretch against the Padres and the Dodgers where Sam Basayo went yard and then the comeback night on 21-31 is something that kind of propelled this team into greater things.
I mean, you talk about being at the lowest of lows, and then the ultimate. I mean, your brain can't handle that. Like, you know what would make this night even better, Zach? If
What?
Michigan loses.
Well, I think that's pretty. They're kneeling it out, Oklahoma. So you're gonna get game's over. So
Let's go.
I was gonna say, yeah, you got that.
I don't have it on, so I was watching it on my phone.
24-13. That game just went final.
That's amazing. We hate Michigan over here. SEC ref still stuck. I just couldn't fit that on the John Mateer game and Orioles playoffs because, well, yeah, it would look weird. Let's talk real quick. Dodgers Twitter is blaming Yamamoto for the loss.
What? How?
Swear to God, I saw like 4 posts where they were like Yamamoto shouldn't have blown it.
Are they
I messaged one. I was like, "You're an effing idiot," and he sat there. He was like, "What? Make your pitches." I sat there. I was like, "He did for 8 2/3." Like,
you know what? I would say like, oh, I can't believe a team's fan base is overreacting and putting the blame on some random person, but I see us do it every week. So like, I can't. I'm sure there would be a faction of Orioles fans if we had that situation.
I literally said pinch hit Mateo for Colton. So yeah. I mean, I was that convinced that had they gone with a lefty, Colton would have struck out 1,000%. There was no doubt in my mind.
Yeah.
Had Tanner Scott came in for Cowser, I don't think we walk it off. I mean, I didn't think we were walking it off regardless, but I mean,
hey, they got it done. They got it done.
I mean, all that has to happen now is the Ravens lose, Steelers win, Bengals lose, and the Browns lose. And I mean, it's a great weekend.
Well, the Bengals and Browns play each other.
Oh, shit. Well, hopefully they tie.
Yeah, we'll get a tie. We'll just get a tie in there.
And then if the oh my God, Zach, if the Ravens lose, you're never going to hear the end of it.
To the Bills?
For a whole week. Fair
enough.
No, I won't hold it forever. I mean, every team loses. You just gotta drag it out for a week. Like, you know how many months it's been that I keep hearing, "Oh, we beat you in the playoffs.
We did.
Yeah, you did, and then you got smashed the very next round. So I mean,
I would say smashed. We dropped a 2-point conversion.
You know how hard it is for your like starting. Is Isaiah Likely your guys' starting tight end, or is he like second string? Like,
well, he's hurt right now.
Well, yeah, I know it's like the second year in a row he's been out with a foot, but
I saw that tweet.
Yeah, I know it was amazing. You know what? You know your parlays tweet you have pinned.
Oh yeah.
You have to unpin that and pin your. You may get really close to no hitting the Orioles, but it's not going to happen.
You may be close, but you're not going to do it.
Because this is like the 10th time.
Awesome. Christian, appreciate you calling in as always.
Of course.
My man.
You and Kevin have a good night.
What a day. What a day. Before we bring on Danny, we have a wild Kevin Ostriker. Kevin, how we doing?
There's no words, man. There's just absolutely nothing that
It
I can
it was a
say.
day. It was a day.
I mean, and Christian talking about the Dodgers and their Twitter. It's not on Yamamoto. I don't know if you talked about this already. That loss is on Paez.
Yeah, I mean,
he could have made a play on the ball. He gave up. At least show the effort. At least show the effort.
I mean, I don't know about that.
That was
I
just
don't know.
bad. That was just bad vibes.
That was that game. I couldn't believe it. I couldn't believe it. Like, genuinely.
Yeah. What a. Oh my god.
What a time.
This team is the funniest team in Orioles history. I don't even.
They are. They'll break your heart, and then they'll give you the most exciting win of the season. It's truly unreal. It truly is. But Kevin, let's bring on Danny and keep these call-ins rolling. Danny, what's up, my man?
Like, holy shit, dude. Like,
I don't know what to say.
what the hell, man?
I don't know. I don't know.
No, I screamed like holy effing shit like 4 times.
You're not alone. You are not alone, that's for sure. I like I said, nature took over. I made noises I didn't know my body was capable of making. I screeched, I think, for the first time in my life. I think I could consider it a screech. It was unbelievable. Like, you just kept sitting there and you're like, that didn't just happen.
Yeah, so like my neighbors thought I was like something bad was happening because I was just screaming so loud.
Hey, you know,
Hey, man,
let them know. Let them know.
No, by the way, like Dodgers Twitter is having a meltdown. It is having a meltdown.
Oh yeah.
It's having a meltdown. So, but hey, man, it happens. The Orioles are hot. Like, hopefully Sam's okay. I know they said that the X-rays are negative, so that's good. Hopefully he just eats some. It was a good day, though, man. The Vols won. The Vols scored 72 points. I love it.
There were multiple teams who got in the 70s, and I was like, damn.
We were like, Florida lost. Hey, man.
That was bad.
It's a great day.
Great damn day. Yeah, that Florida loss was rough.
Oh, yeah, it's great, man. Former Tennessee OC as their head coach. I love it.
Yeah, that was – I'm not going to lie. When I saw Southern Florida, I was like, there's no way. I was like, when I saw USF, like, kicking it to win, I was like, this has got – like, I got – like, something's wrong.
Hilariously, the Florida, they pulled a – Jalen Carter.
Yes, I saw that. They're one player.
No, dude. Like, and it was on the final drive with like under 2 minutes left, and like, and that got them in the field goal range.
You have to cut him from your team.
Oh,
that is just so boneheaded.
I'm like 2 days after, because the Eagles won the game, but they barely won the game. Two days after that, you would think you would be like smart, like no, man.
Yeah.
Plain as day. I'm like, hey, man, I love it because if the team like Florida loses, I'm happy. So I love it. But
gosh, it was a good day of college football.
It was a damn good day of college football, and the Ravens play tomorrow night, Kevin. I'm so excited.
No, I'm looking forward to the first regular season watch long. I don't know how I'm gonna react, but they better win. I'm gonna tell you that much.
Yeah. So like, one of my best friends at work, he's a Bills fan. So like, there's been a ton of trash talking all week. So I hope I can walk in to work Monday morning and then I do the trash.
I know that the scariest thing in the world is when your team loses and you gotta go.
Yeah, I know.
In somewhere the next day, and you just know something's waiting for you.
Oh, I know. But incredible win tonight, man. Just an incredible weekend so far, man. Friday night into night, man. Like I'm watching it because like I actually turned it off for a while. In the middle, I was like, all right, like I just had a feeling, and then I turn it back on bottom of the ninth just to see, because I saw that there's I'm like, all right, I'm like, hey, if we get no hit, at least, hey man, it's history. It's bad history on a night that of all the nights, but like, hey, to get the history. And then I'm like, then Jack hit the homer. I'm like, hell yeah, no hit. And then that bullpen just started to collapse. I'm like, there's no effing way.
It made no sense, but
history was being made one way or the other.
I know, right?
Oh yeah.
Hey man, hopefully, I'm hoping, man, like this team can take this momentum they're going on. Yeah, finish the year strong, go in the offseason, man. Hopefully the front office makes some good moves, man, because like they need it. Again, like hire a veteran good manager, get a damn good staff in, bring in some arms. Of course, they need to bring in arms, but like bring in like good quality arms to help stabilize this team, and a bat team too. But if they make the right moves, this team, and if they can somewhat stay healthy, so I understand stuff is going to happen. But like if their core guys can mostly stay healthy, this team can be scary. The front office just has to make the right moves.
They do.
Oh, yeah, 100%.
So, what a win, Danny. Appreciate you calling in, my guy.
Appreciate you, man.
Absolutely, guys. And
Awesome.
go tomorrow night.
Go
Ravens. Well, I love it.
And then, Kevin, did you see we have a new home run celebration?
I tweeted it out. Yes, I did.
Incredible.
That was I was so close to tweeting Ravens Magic feel that happened, but I wanted to get to that moment.
The first of many dubs, hopefully, for the squad, for Baltimore today. But let's keep our call-ins rolling. We got Laura up next. Laura, how we feeling?
What's up, Laura?
Laura, it's not our fault.
It's not your fault. It's not your fault. It's not you and Kevin's fault. But fuck the Orioles right about now.
I can't believe it.
I can't even enjoy this as an Orioles fan because it's against my Dodgers. Okay? And if Dodgers, I don't do Twitter. So if Dodgers Twitter, Dodgers Blue Sky, whatever, if they're crashing out over Yamamoto, they're all fucking idiot. Yamamoto pitched the game of his fucking life with a catcher who had no idea what the signs were. Yamamoto was calling his own game, okay? And obviously was doing a damn good job of it to get to 8 2/3, okay? Yamamoto is not the problem. But what I posted in the Discord, I said, our bullpen is going to fuck this up. Because our bullpen is the issue. The only reason the Dodgers are, and I can't say that, they don't hit when they need to hit, and then the bullpen doesn't do what it needs to do when it needs to do it. And this was a classic example tonight. Blake Trinan, I don't know what the fuck happened with Blake Trinan.
Yeah.
Yeah, you could tell he just lost it and had no confidence.
Correct. He lost it, and this is when the calls for fire Dave Roberts come out, because Dave really should have taken him out a lot earlier than he did. But Dave Roberts has this thing about trying to give his pitchers confidence and keeping it in there and having them try and work it out. And I'm like, no, Dave, they don't work it out. Get them the fuck out the game.
Yeah, and it costs sometimes you got to know.
Correct.
That
Tanner Scott,
one of those cases.
Tanner Scott has been a disaster all freaking season. So, and again, to bring him, and again, that's classic Dave Roberts there. Well, he blew it last night, but we're going to bring him back in to bring back his confidence and give him another shot. And then he fucking blows it again.
I think they should let him try again tomorrow.
Stop it.
Let's see. Get him confidence back, Laura. Get him confidence back. Send him out there. Let him open the game.
No, don't get your confidence down in the bullpen somewhere. Just sitting on the bench. Um, and then just in general that the Dodgers have lost 5 games in a row. We are basically still battling with the Padres for the West or the wild card, because that's what it's going to come down to. Whoever wins, whoever doesn't win the West is going to get a wild card spot. And obviously, we want to win the West. We want to get that vacation as opposed to having the wild card and going right into it. So, I don't know. I mean, happy that happened for you. For the Orioles fan, but
It was a time. It was a time, that's for sure.
it was a time, and I'm up way too late talking and thinking about this game because I got to get up and get up for work tomorrow at 5:00. So
awesome. Well, are you going
good night, guys? I will be listening through my little headphones at work because I got to put my little headphone in my ear to listen to the games and listen to football tomorrow because it's here. It's here. It's here. I'll be home from work in time to watch the Ravens game tomorrow night. I'm so excited. I don't care how late that goes. I'm staying up. I don't care. I got to get up at 5 a.m. on Monday. I'm staying up to watch that game.
I love it. Laura, go get some rest, and we'll talk to you tomorrow.
Appreciate you, Laura.
Till tomorrow, guys.
Awesome. Let's go to our final call-in of the night. We got Joe behind the scenes. Joe, how we feeling?
What's going on, Joe?
Hey, no fireworks tonight. But apparently Orioles didn't get the message.
Yeah,
Orioles didn't get the message.
No, we got fireworks on back-to-back nights. Don't get it twisted.
I didn't see the game because I've had some obligations. I did see the pregame. We're not going to throw Ryan under the bus, but that was fucking horrible.
It was.
He owned it. I mean, he's owned it. I've read it. He's owned it. But
he was
nerves, but that was fucking horrible. Michael Wilbon threw a better first pitch. Come on.
Oh man, yeah.
That was rough, but that's okay. It's his night, his family's night, and the Orioles won. We move on. But
yeah. It was a tough one. That was a tough one.
I was expecting a little more from the kid.
Yeah, he was. I think Cal deciding to go behind Eddie Murray, making Cal go behind the plate, threw him off a little bit.
Yeah, it was good though. That was fun.
That was a fun game.
I was curious why Uncle Bill wasn't there, but
I think probably something with MLB Network. I'm not sure if they have him doing something or what he's got, but
it's all good. Orioles win. We're going for the sweep tomorrow. I hate to break it to Laura, but her Dodgers are going down. We're going 6 in a row, baby. 6 in a row. 6 in a row.
Let's do it.
Let's
do it,
Let
Joe.
the fireworks continue. Let it go. We the Hogs won big today, so that they put a whooping on A-State. Sorry, Fun Belt. It did not work out very well for you today. But,
no, it was a bad day in the Fun Belt.
But we move on. I saw the buses going back to Jonesboro though, because we were coming the opposite way coming home, and they were going back up to Northeast Arkansas, and like, hey, there goes the buses. It was like 5 of them.
Hey, that's pretty damn cool.
They went back with an L though, but hey, last it's probably the last Little Rock game. The contract's over with, so
yeah,
it is what it is. Went to the ball game last night, saw the fireworks, and couldn't have timed that out more perfect.
Yeah, that was pretty good. That was a fun, especially after that walk-off. That was a perfect way to cap it off.
Two Razorbacks in that game last night.
Oh, hell yeah. That's what I'm talking about.
One on the Travs and one on the other guys. A little disappointed the crowd didn't do a hog call, but, can't win them all.
Can't win them all.
But World Series back on, boys.
World Series back on. World Series back on. Joe, appreciate you calling in as always, my man.
Hey, how about them Chiefs? Baby?
Yeah, 0-1. 0-1, baby. 0-1.
I can't wait. I can't wait to get to work tomorrow. Or Saturday. Monday. I'm losing control of my days. I can't wait to get to work Monday. How about that?
I love it.
All we
love
gotta do
it,
is win
Joe.
tomorrow, and all we gotta do is win tomorrow, and it's a
It'll
glorious
be a
day.
good
It's
Monday.
awesome.
It'll be a
Glorious.
damn good Monday.
The Cowgirls lost and the Chiefs lost, so all we gotta do is win week 1, and hey, let's go.
Awesome. Sounds like a plan, Joe. Let's win tomorrow. We'll talk then after hopefully 2 wins for the Orioles and Ravens.
Let's do it. We're gonna react to it afterwards too.
Let's do it. Appreciate
break
you,
out the
Joe,
rooms.
as always.
World Series
Everyone-
back on.
World Series back on. I love it. What a game. What a freaking game, Kevin. I'm still speechless. I'm not going to pretend I'm not. That's one of the coolest games.
Yeah.
I mean, literally, and that's one of those things, like when a game like this happens and you're like, I feel like I'm a little biased because I'm an Oriole fan. Like Jared Carabas tweeted an hour ago, I don't think it's recency bias to say that this was the craziest game of the season. Like MLB is posting like pandemonium in Baltimore. Like this is a across the league. Like Yamamoto was about to throw a no-hitter. Like it was done.
Oh yeah.
And next thing you know, the Orioles are
Just unreal. I mean, in a 2025 season that you would rather forget, the Orioles said, "Nope, you're not. you're not. You're remembering this for the rest of your life."
It truly is. What a freaking game. What an ending. What a jeez. That was something. But Kevin, anything else before we get out of here?
Now, I feel like we could just kind of sit in silence for the next 2 hours and the message would kind of be the same. Like, what did we just watch?
I love it. This is a guy who covers the Dodgers for Dodger Nation. The Dodgers have hit rock bottom.
Yeah, they're really reeling right now.
Little do they know real rock bottom is when the brooms come out tomorrow. And we'll be back. Probably a different schedule tomorrow with all of football and us being Ryan Ripken Show being in Hollywood Casino. So we'll figure out something for the Orioles and Ravens game, but we will be reacting to them eventually tomorrow. Appreciate everyone who tuned in, and we will crazy night. One of the most magical nights in Birdland. 21-31 30th year anniversary went from no hit by Yamamoto to the Orioles walk it off. What a day. What a night. If you don't like that, you don't like Baltimore Orioles baseball. We'll see you guys tomorrow for another edition of Kevin and Zach React. Tanner Scott.
Well, if you go Tanner Scott, I can only go Emmanuel Rivera. So we're going to